This will be my Ivan's Miscellaneous series charity video. For any of you wondering, my videos are all deleted, and I'll give you my reasons why I deleted. The reasons why I deleted my son. So I had an incident happen to me, and I decided to delete all my videos. That way I wake you guys up to know that I'm not playing any. I'm no longer playing any more stupid games. You only have 13 videos remaining. I'll make one video a month. The reason why I deleted all the videos is because I wanted to wake you guys up. That way you guys know that I'm not playing around. Once I make that final announcement next year in June, and I find out how wicked you people really are, I'm taking my phone, I'm throwing it down the drain. And that's how you know you're never ever gonna hear from Ivan Mary again. That's how you know I'm not joking around. So I deleted all my videos. That way you know I'm not playing around. I thought of I thought of just finishing my book and not even making any videos. But I thought, okay, I want you guys to have something to look back on once I'm king and with my wife. Once I save my wife and she's queen with me, I want you guys. Now that I'm king and I peace out, I want you guys to look back on my old videos and say, hey, oh my God, this is when I was poor, as well as the new generation. I want the new generation to have something to look back on. Okay, because I deleted all the videos, I want to make the remaining 14 videos that way you guys can have something to look back on. Hey, this is Ivan when he was poor, and the new generation as well. You guys are gonna tell them, yeah. Ivan had started a series. He deleted all his videos to wake us up, and then he made his remaining 14 videos afterwards. You guys are gonna tell your grandkids that 30 years from now, right? All right, it's hot and you're sweating, huh? Yeah. Liverpool's wake up call, no joke. That way you know I'm not playing any more stupid games. This video will be my charity video, Ivan's Miscellaneous series charity, and then in a month from now I'll be making that Money in the Art. I got a call from the shop. They said that there's a delay for my laptop. Yeah, they said your laptop just has a black screen. We just need a specific part to fix it. But the part's out of stock, so I have to wait. They said you might have to wait up to 3 to 6 months. There's a good chance I won't be making my phase analysis until the end of the year or early January next year. So, show my camera here. Sorry, there's some noise upstairs. I'm gonna continue where I left off. So yeah, so the people at the shop said that my laptop just has a black screen, but they need a specific part to fix it, and that part's out of stock. So I'm gonna have to wait up from 3 to 6 months around there, which means I won't be making my phase announcements until early next year, 2021. And I plan on making that. The announcement might get delayed maybe to August or something like that, or July, depending on when I get my laptop. But this year I'll be making one video a month now, so my video will be charity, then Money in the Art, then keeping up with technology, the red carpet, the script developer, and then around that time should be close to the end of the year. And then next year I'll make a video every 2 weeks. So instead of making it, so this year I'll do one video a month. That way you know I'm not playing around. And then next year I'll do one video every 2 weeks. So while I'm pumping up my remaining videos, I'll be like the secretaries, the accountants. I'll be also making my phase announcements, because around that time I should get my laptop, early January now. And once I get that laptop fixed, I'll be done my book. All I have left to do. Right now, as I speak, I could finish my map. I have the program on my Hotmail. I can design my map, get that finished. That way I have less work to do. And when I get that laptop, all I have to do is finish my content editing, which I can finish in 2 weeks. I do 1 chapter a day, 2 weeks, and I have content groundly editing, and I have formatting. I'm done, and my book is ready for release on Lulu. And then I'll be pulling out my remaining videos. My last video will be swimming with the sharks before my final announcement. Once I make that swimming with the sharks video, look to the calendar, June 30th. It might be delayed to maybe July or August. I don't know. It depends on when I get the laptop. But I plan on making the announcement June 30th, 2021. Mark that down in your calendar. That way, Ivan O'Mara is not playing more games. Ivan's playing more videos. My look, man, I just deleted all my videos. That's how you know I'm not playing around. I had an incident happen to me, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not in the mood for stupid games here. I'll delete all my videos that way to wake you guys up. That way, you know I'm not playing around. Once I make that final announcement, I find out how wicked you really are, where you trap me with death or sharing. I'm taking my phone. I'm taking this phone. I'm throwing it out. Like, it's one thing for me to say I'm not going to make more videos. It's another thing for me to take this phone and throw it down the drain. That's how you know I'm like the reason why I'm throwing the phone out the drain now. That is because after I find out how wicked you are, I want I won't want to have anything to do with you. I'm taking my money and I'm saving my wife and I'm piecing the fuck out. I should do like that. So I'll be nice enough. I'll make the final 14 videos. That way you guys have something to look back and oh my god, this is when Ivan was poor. Especially my final announcement. The reason why I make the remaining 14 videos is because I want the new generation to have something to go back to look back on. Oh my god, this is when Ivan was poor. Even though Ivan made his series, he deleted all his videos, he made the remaining 14 videos. This was him when he was poor. I want to have a record of myself when I'm poor. That's one of the big reasons why. What? Why what? Why why I'm making the 14 videos, the remaining 14 videos. Next year, man, we're ready. You guys remember January? You guys remember January when I made when I made that luxury jet party video. Remember that? That was January. We're already 8 months into the year, man. That's how fast time flies by. And you're still taking it for granted. Remember how I told you that as the year, as I make my videos, time's gonna fly by, and you guys are still taking it for granted. You have July. We're August pretty much. You have September. You have October. You have November. You have December. 5 months from now, we're already done 2020. That's how fast time flies by. And 2021 should be when I get my laptop back, early 2021. And then you have January. You have February. You have March. You have April. You have May. And you have June. In the end of June, I'm making a final announcement. And I find out your true nature. And I pay this fee. I throw this on the drain. I cry my eyes. I pay this fee. I save my wife. I come out from death. She gets her healing. She can see me now. And then what? And then I peace out with her forever. And then what? And I start Sky Source with her. Because I'm always going to start Sky Source. I start Sky Source with her. We take our vacation off. We buy the luxury jet. We build that dream $100 million rooftop condo. I'm pretty sure Resort Justice wants that $100 million condo so bad. That's a dream. We get to build that dream $100 million rooftop condo, buy our nice cars, and then take a nice year off, and then within sometime 2024 we'll be hard at work in the office. And before you know it, 2025 hits around there, and they'll fly in the actors. And the actors sign those big multiple dollar contracts. And again, for Zane, you're looking at the best movie ever made. You're looking at something 3 times as buzz of Star Wars. I just saw Rise of Skywalker on Disney Plus. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm pouring your thing out there. I saw Rise of Skywalker on Disney Plus, and the Rise of Skywalker, in my opinion, was the best of the series. It was a good movie, you know what I'm saying? Force Awakens was good, but the worst was obviously Last Jedi. But all 3 movies were good. But my favorite of the 3 was definitely Force Rise of Skywalker. Yeah, I'm sidetracking here. Yeah. So you only have, heed my warning rule, you only have 13 videos left until final announcement. Right? And I want to make the remaining videos. That way you will have a record of poor Ivan to look back on when Ivan is now king and queen with his wife. Because I'm obviously choosing to say my wife, obviously. Because I told you I have 3 choices. Either I'm a dirty slave and I'm famous in Hollywood. Me and her have to share. She won't see me. She'll be trash. We'll both age. We'll both trash. The relationship will be a mess. It won't work. Our careers will be sabotaged. Yeah, you'll see us on seminars. You'll see us doing seminars. You'll see my book Miscellaneous at Barnes and Nobles and all that stuff. You know what I mean? You're gonna see people mentioning my name, obviously, and if I sell, right? Or I choose to be king on my own. I pay this fee. I don't have to die. I just pay the fee and I get my freedom and I get to do all the things I want to do except without my wife. I'll be king without my wife. But if I'm king without my wife, I won't get the glowing beauty. I won't stay young forever. I'll age. I'll live forever in the world, but I'm gonna age and I won't get the glowing beauty, and I won't stay young forever. Right? I won't get the glowing beauty. Or I pay this fee and I die and I see my wife and I get to live the life with her forever in this world. And I get the glowing beauty and I stay young forever. You guys already know what I'm going to choose, obviously. I'm obviously going to choose to save my wife, but... And you guys are still taking me for granted, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, so you have 14, if you're including the last, if you're including my final announcement, we only have 13 videos left. And then after that, next year I'm done. And you guys keep taking, I know you guys are hard-headed, because when it comes to me, you guys are, oh, Ivan, you keep on making more videos for us. I'm like, look, man, I just deleted all my videos. I think I should wake you up. And I'm only doing one video a month now. One video a month, and then next year I'll do a video every 2 weeks. And then just like I ended my personal mirror series, I remember when I made that personal mirror series, I ended that. I'm also going to be ending this series, and you still think I'm going to make videos for you. When I keep telling you that once your true nature shows, I'm taking the form, I'm throwing down the drain, you're never going to hear from me again. And you guys still think I'm going to make videos for you. I'm like, I want you guys to sink this into your hard heads, because you guys are pissing me. You guys are pissing me the fuck off. No way in hell am I going to let you cause that whore mess in my life, have my wife not seen for 20 years, cause whore mess in my life, lock all doors on me, not talk about me in the public eye when I'm free, and also kill an innocent man, and you think I'm going to make videos for you? You're fucking crazy. I'm not making any fucking videos for you. When Ivan's not king, he makes live videos for you when he's sabotaging poor and trashy. When he's sabotaging poor, sorry. Right? But when he's king, he no longer makes videos for you. Yeah, there you go. Hence the setup, obviously. You think for 1 second you're going to make me pay a heavy price to be my wife, and you not pay a price? You're crazy. I'm not going to let you be that selfish, man. I'm not going to let you be that selfish, having your full cake and eat it. No, because I have to pay a price to be, because I have to pay a price to be rich, a heavy price. Like, it's one thing for me to have sex with a couple people. It's another thing for me to have sex with hundreds of people that I'm not interested in having sex with. Hence what? Sexual harassment. Hence you're willfully causing what? Mess in my wife's life. You cause mess in my life, you also cause mess in my wife's life. How do you think my wife feels knowing that her husband has to bang hundreds of women, man? You're looking at a horror show. The woman that I'm not interested in. Not interested in having sex with these women. You guys are going to force me to have sex with them. I don't want to have sex with them. But I have no choice. If I want to make money in this world, I have to have sex with them. Hence what? Sexual harassment. That's why I'm going to shut you guys up for good. Once I pay this fee, I'm going to shut you guys up officially for good, whereby you can't say anything anymore, man. Can't say anything anymore. Can't say anything. Yeah. Yeah, so for this video, I'll talk about charity. But first, I'm gonna babble on them. I'm gonna sidetrack. Yeah, for all those who watched my last video that got deleted, obviously, you guys all remember when I talked about don't let the sharks dupe you. I'll talk about that more for later in Swimming with the Sharks. But don't let the sharks dupe you. I want SkySource. I have two choices. I can either have SkySource be, I can have all my movies direct to online streaming like Netflix. I can have something like Netflix, and then people just pay a fee, pay a cheaper fee to watch the movie. Which I'm not a fan of. The movie doesn't come with posters. Or I can have it be direct to DVD. Because it's I can have it direct to DVD or Blu-ray. I want mine Ultra HD Blu-ray. That way you get an enhanced experience. And then because if you have it direct on streaming, it's not as professional. Your movies won't come with posters, and you won't get the Blu-ray effect. Whereas if I have it strictly only on Ultra HD Blu-ray, you're looking at something unheard of technology for all my movies, especially for something like Miscellaneous. Because Miscellaneous is a $9-7 million budget movie. You're looking at unheard of technology for that. You're looking at unheard of technology for Miscellaneous. $970 million, man. That's unheard of here. The highest, I think, was The Hobbit. Hobbit and Pirates of the Caribbean. I did some research. All three Hobbit movies were made for $700 million in total. Whereas one of my movies is more than those three movies combined. The technology. That's how top notch my movies will be. Aratats, you're looking at the devil. Like if you imagine putting that technology Imagine putting that technology into into the wolves. You're looking at something fucking scary, man. You're looking at something so scary that like me, my wife, and fellow actors are gonna have a mental breakdown. If we don't have like the psychologists are gonna have to be on set. Like, are you okay? How are you feeling? Because when you see the mask, it feels like real. Because you're looking at a revolutionization of horror, man. And that's why those actors they chose for Xanax are lucky, is because the men are going to get to fight alongside God in the flesh against devil wolves, and bats. The women are going to be experiencing the horror, man. So you're looking at something 3 times the buzz of Avengers. Avengers had crazy buzz. You're looking at something 3 times, like 3 to 4 times, three times that for Xanax. You're looking at the best movie ever made, man. Best movie ever made, and I recommend when the movie arrives in your mail, right? You get some weed. If you don't have kids, if you have kids, don't smoke it. But if you don't have kids, weed's legalized in Canada. But I mean, if you don't have kids, then don't smoke it. But if you're someone who doesn't have kids or whatever it is, I recommend when you watch I recommend you get a theater system. Obviously, you get a big. It doesn't have to get a big screen TV, and then smoke some weed or take some edibles and watch the movie when you're high. Order some Mickey D's or something like that, and get a beer, and watch the movie, man. You're looking at something unheard of, especially when you're high. You watch something like Zane, you're looking at something unheard. You're looking at something fucking horrific. I guarantee you, all the actors are gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna follow Ivan's advice. When Zane gets released, I'm gonna invite my girlfriend or family, whatever it is, or friends, and then we're all gonna get high, and we're all gonna watch. They all fucking watch Zanus, yeah. You're looking at the scariest movie ever made. I told you, if you think Exorcist is scary, Exorcist is nothing. If you think Conjuring is scary, Conjuring is nothing. If you thought the orcs in Lord of the Rings were a bit freaky, Percentage looking at 3 times. You're looking at devils, man. Something nine, because the reason why it's going to be so scary because the mass is already horrific, and you're looking at unheard of technology, for world building, and because I'm putting so much money into CGI, $4 million. If you add that for the horror, Airtat's psychotic. He feasts on human flesh. He's powerful. You add the world building. You're looking at something fucking. You're looking at the most horrific movie ever made. You're looking at a legendary movie. That's why the actors chosen for Xanus. They're out of all the actors, those actors are going to be the most successful. Like the actors chosen for the organization movie, they're going to be successful, but they're not going to be as successful. They're not going to be as remembered as the actors for Xanus. Because Xanus is a unique story. It's a legendary movie, man. It's a movie that's going to be remembered for generations. Just like Lord of the Rings is a movie that's going to be passed on for generations. Xanus is going to be a movie that's going to be passed on for generations. It's going to be a legendary movie. You know how Star Wars, they have, I don't know, they celebrate the 43rd anniversary, whatever it is? You see the cast from the originals. Well, you're looking at something like that for Xanus. 30 years from now, or 20 years from now, they're going to have these reunions going on. They're going to have these reunions going on for Xanus. The Amazon cut. I remember, do not let the sharks dupe you. The maximum ever going to go is 40% for Amazon, because considering Amazon's the one who burns the discs and prints the posters and ships the products. The maximum ever going to go is 40%, because again, Skysers is making profit against the budget costs, whereas Amazon makes profit against no budget costs. And I told you, Amazon will be pulling in a good billion on average per movie, whereas Skysers will be pulling in a good like billion too. So Skysers isn't making that much more money than Amazon because of the high budget costs. 500 million, especially for Xanus. Xanus is the exception where Amazon will make a bit more in profit because 970 is such an expensive project. But even then, Skysers will still be pulling in a good like 1.1 billion, which is a shitload of money, yeah. And Amazon might be pulling in like 1.3 billion. Yeah. Right, talk about that. Talk about the currency rates. How the actors, everyone who I pay, I'm paying them in Canadian, because Skysers, I want it to be a Canadian company. I don't want to live in the States. Yeah, I could move to the States. I can move to Los Angeles, and I can compete with the Hollywood companies even more and pay them everyone in American. But at the end of the day, I don't want to live in the States. I've been there. It's so crowded. I'd rather live in Canada. Canada's where it's at. I've seen pictures of Vancouver, and Vancouver is fucking beautiful. I want to live there. I guarantee Victoria Justice, when she saw Vancouver, she's like, I want to live in Vancouver. Vancouver's fucking beautiful. And I want skyscrapers to be a Canadian. I have an idea where you have the small SK, capital IV, and then you have Source Capital and Entertainment, and you get this like glowing effect, blue and green, and a man and woman touching, something like that. And the bottom it says like a Canadian film company. I think that makes it unique. Sky Source. And that's what my wife saw stuff he made. I talked about do not let Hollywood actors dupe you. Right? Because some Hollywood actors might get mad. Or some Hollywood actors might ask for a piece of royalties. If they ask for a piece of royalties, they're not worth your rights royalties. The max you're ever going to get, I said $32 million. No, $30 million is enough. $22 million American is more than enough. The max I'm ever going to go is $22 million American or $30 million Canadian, if you're going to abuse the rates. That's the max I'm ever going to go for my company, which is good. As in Hollywood, most people will never get that kind of money. As most people who do like hit movies in Hollywood probably get like $1 million or $750,000. The only ones who get like 2, 3, 4 million are guys who are pretty big. For somebody who's not that big, you're gonna be lucky to pull in 1.5 million for your movie, man. In Hollywood, Hollywood's fucking cheap. Hollywood, you have the one play bullshit. You have the shitty trailers. I remember I saw pictures of behind the scenes. I'm not gonna name the show, but I saw the plastic plate. I saw that they ate the one plate. I'm like, oh my god, Hollywood gives them one plate bullshit. Yeah, man. Shitty trailers. You see the shitty trailers. You know what I mean? They don't have a proper hygiene system. Yeah, man. And hence why all the actors are going to want to be my movie, because Skysys is giving you fucking nice perks. A nice hot portable shower, a buffet, everything. Whereas Hollywood's fucking cheap. Yeah, there you go. So I'm not taking away from Hollywood. Hollywood is like they're like, don't get me wrong, Hollywood, there'll be times when they'll give their actors parties where there's a good chance they give them like cheesy parties. Whereas me, I'm giving you a party at a luxury hotel. You party up inside a luxury hotel, like inside and out, man. Booked for you and your actors and the whole crew. That's unheard of. Yeah. Hollywood can't afford that, but for me, because me and my wife have the keys and we have much bigger budget movies, we can afford to put $10 million into renting a hotel for 2 days. And have a red carpet event there, or a 1 day red carpet event before the party. Yeah, I plan on doing a red carpet event for all my movies, for Miscellaneous, for the organization movie in Italy. They're unique. There'll be a red carpet event. I'll be renting a hotel in Vancouver because I want that filmed in Vancouver. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. What else did I talk about? For those of you who saw my past deleted videos, you guys all know what I'm talking about. You guys all remember what I said, but yeah. So the rates. So some actors and crewmen might get ticked off about the rates, but at the end of the day, I'm still paying them good money. So if I pay an actor $8 million Canadian, that's $5.8 million American, which is nice. So the actor in Star Wars, the actor for Star Wars. I'm paying him $8 million, which is $5.8 million American. $5.8 million American, which is a shitload of money. As no Hollywood company will pay that guy $5.8 million. I guarantee for Star Wars, his first movie he probably got like $500,000. His second movie he might have got maybe $750K or $1 million, and his third movie he probably got like $1.5 million or whatever it is. It's Hollywood's fucking cheap, or $2 million, whatever it is. Whereas for my company, for Zanus, I'm paying him $5.8 million American, which is fucking nice. After taxes, that's like a $3.9 million check, and after taxes and the agent, it's like a $4 million check in your bank, which is nice. $3.8 million check in your bank, whatever it is, right? If I pay an actor $11 million, that's $8 million American, which is fucking nice. After taxes, you're walking away with $5 million something. So I'm still paying them a shitload of money. Whereas in Hollywood, most of those guys get like 800,000, 900,000 because Hollywood's fucking cheap. $1 million, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But yeah, like some of them might be angry about the race, but at the end of the day, even with the race, I'm still paying them more money than Hollywood on average. There's exceptions where Hollywood might pay more, but on average, I'm still paying everyone more money. The biggest actors get $2 to $4 million. $4 million American is like $3 million, $2.9 million American, which is fucking nice. as most of these actors will never get $2.9 million for a movie. So either way, I'm still paying good money. The actor for Mary, I said I'll pay her 4 million, but no, the actor's not as big. So for her, I'm probably gonna pay her 3 million around there. I'll pay her 3 million because you need to watch out for your cap. You need to pay the minor actors too. You have the actors for Sirius. You still have the actors for Sirius, Cornelius, and Eli. Those actors, you need to pay them. And Elizabeth, and Lithis, you need to pay those actors decent money. So the actors for Mary, I'll probably pay like 3 million. I'm not gonna pay like 3 million. No, you need to watch out for your cap, man. Like 3 million, whatever it is. And the actor for Joe, I'll probably pay like 6 or 5.5 million to create more room to pay your minor actors like $400,000, whatever it is. You need to watch out for your cap because I'm doing the math. You're looking at like a good 80 million towards paying all the actors, towards salaries. 80 million towards paying, and that doesn't include the CGI people as well, and your photographers and them. It adds up. So you need to what? You need to make sure that you pay everyone good money. So like in other words, what major actors make in Hollywood? That's how much I'm paying minor characters. Getting paid $500,000, $600,000, $700,000 is a nice paycheck for a minor role. A nice $400,000 paycheck for being in a couple scenes is a nice paycheck, man. Whereas in Hollywood, they probably get like $60K or something like that, $80K for appearing in small roles. Okay, we'll pay you $70K for appearing in a few scenes, that kind of stuff. $100,000 or something like that. Because Hollywood can't afford to pay them $500,000 each and $500,000 each. Hollywood can't afford that, but skyscrapers can afford that because my movies are much bigger budget movies. Right? What else did I talk about? Give me a sec here. What else did I talk about? I talk about many things. Oh yeah, the 2 directors for the organizational movie. For Miscellaneous, after Miscellaneous, I'm retiring as a director. After Miscellaneous, I'm retiring as a director. After Miscellaneous, I'll retire as a director. And I wanted to take full control and direct Zane because Zane is my baby. I don't want anyone ruining my story. I'll hire an assistant director. I'll hire the person who helped Peter Jackson. Hire an assistant director who works on Lord of the Rings and pay him like $1 million. $1 million. Pay him, I don't know, pay him $1 million to help assist me. Or $900,000. Pay him $900,000 to assist me. Help assist me in for the 9 months. Assistant director. So for Zayas, I'll be directing and acting. And then all my other movies, I'm just gonna hire a director because that way I can focus on I'll write the script. That way I have creative control. But I'm gonna have to trust a good director to direct my movies. So for the organization movie, I want the director who worked on John Wick, the first one, and Casino Royale. Call those 2 guys, fly them to a nice kick-ass luxury office or a nice luxury jet. You know, nice office. And then after that, you ask them a series of questions and you determine which director is best for the role. Again, this is going to be in the doc because don't forget the doc team is filming them, and that's why my wife's so self-made because you're looking at them. You're like the documentary alone will be entertaining. You're looking at a 7-hour plus documentary. And then that builds excitement for that. That's already entertained, and you have the movie. You're looking at a documentary like Get Out, right? You're looking at something unheard of, man. For the documentary. But yeah, so I'll have those 2 directors compete for a job. Again, you pay them $10 million. I'll probably the organization move. I'll probably make it for $545 million around there to create more room. Make it for $545 million, and I'll pay the chosen director $10 million, which is 7.3 million American. Yeah, fruit flies, which is 7.3 million American. And then for their unique, I'll hire the woman director who directed Twilight, the first one. You hire her and have her direct, and we pay her a good $7 million American, which is like $5 million American, to direct their unique. And then for the Hidden Vampire movie, I have no idea who I want to hire. I said Peter Jackson perhaps could be a candidate, but I have no idea who I want to hire for Peter Jackson could be kind of, but I don't know who I'm gonna hire for that. Like a director who directed King Kong Skull Island, you can hire that guy. And then for the Western Gangster movie, that's way on the road. I don't know who I want to hire for that. You have the Western Gangster movie. And after the Western Gangster movie, I'm taking me and my wife take a nice 2 years off, and then we purchase the rights of Uncharted. Uncharted, we do the Uncharted series will be going on for more than a decade. You're looking at late 2040, 2050. Sorry, sometime in 2047 around there, 2046, 2047. Around that time, the Uncharted series will be going on. Purchase the rights off Naughty Dog for a good $450 million. I said $500 million. No, don't let them rip you off. You can purchase the rights for the games for like because the games will be older by then. You can purchase the rights for the games for $400 million. Because don't let people dupe you. Like I said, $500 million. That's me being a bit too generous. $400 million for to purchase the rights off the series. That's a good deal. Considering they made probably good like 160 whatever, 70 million whatever for the whole series. So me paying them, giving them $400 million check is nice. And then for that movie, for the Uncharted series, what I'll do is whoever directed the game, I'll have them direct the movie. Whoever wrote the games, you have them help you and your co-writer build the world. Build the world, obviously, for the three movies, and also help you write the script. So you say in association with Naughty Dog. So you Sky Source Film Production in association with Naughty Dog. Considering Naughty Dog is helping you. You pay them out. Pay the co-writers like $400,000 to help you each. Okay, here's $400,000 check. I need you to help me write the script. The director, you can pay him more. The director, you can pay him pay him like $5 million, $6 million, whatever to direct the movie, whatever it is. You didn't pay the director. You didn't pay the director $10 million. Pay him a good salary. That way he works hard for you. So you give him a $400,000 check and you pay the game director. Because if you can direct the game, you can direct the movie, right? Yeah, there you go. It's not that much of a difference. Yeah, and then after that, I want to make a hockey series. That's like 40 years from now, but I want to make a hockey series, something like Mighty Ducks except adults. So people in their 30s, you can hire ex-minor players to play. You can hire hockey players to train you. But this is 40 years now. This is way on the road. But this is like my 40-year plan for Sky Source. My 40-year plan for Sky. But right now, I'm focusing on finishing my book. And Xanus is not too far away. Xanus is what? Xanus is in a couple years from now, man. And you guys are still taking me for granted, man. Fucking people, man. Right? Show my camera for a sec.